Hello to our forever living family in the Middle East. Once again, it's a pleasure to be with you today and share with you some thoughts and a little bit of training. My name is Bill Lewis, and I'm broadcasting here from Arizona. And the home office, as you can see in the background, this is one of the beautiful reception rooms that we have in this great building. Your home away from home. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Eagle Manager program. Eagle Manager is coming up. It just started. The new qualification period started on May 1st. And so I wanted to share with you a few ideas on that. So if you let me share my screen here and get rid of my video, I'll show you a little bit of PowerPoint and then I'll be right back here. So I'll share my screen. Okay, and get rid of my voice, my video, and let's go from here. The Eagle Manager program was designed to reward managers for maintaining a healthy manager volume of 60 case credits per month. You know, when we become a manager, we're moving up through the ranks of assistant supervisor, supervisor, assistant manager, and finally manager. To do that manager, we need to do 120 cases over 2 months, which of course is an average of 60 per month. And when we do that, we have a very, very decent volume. Now, what we want to do is after you become a manager, we want to encourage you to maintain that same 60 case credit volume and to grow from there. Use that as your base. That should be your base, the very lowest that your case credit would ever go. Hopefully it'll grow to 100, 120, 150, 200, 300, who knows. But the Eagle Manager is designed to help our new managers, encourage them to maintain that base. It also encourages us as managers to develop downlines that are built upon a solid 4 case credit foundation. This is the way to develop that solid 60 case credit per month volume. So we want to sponsor and train our people to do the business properly, to each of them have their 15 to 20 regular clients so that they're moving their own 4 case credits each month. And then of course, train their downlines to do the same thing. Really the basis of the building a solid business is to have this consumer base of 15 to 20 customers each. And finally, we want you to imagine some of the benefits that you'll have as an Eagle Manager. Let's talk about a few of those benefits just to whet your appetite. First of all, Eagle Manager encourages you to build your business the right way. Now, we all want to build our business and to have some income. Obviously, we're in the business to earn some money. But how about also developing our business in such a way that it will not only pay us immediately, but it will continue to pay us for years and years to come, and then even be available to pass on to future generations so that what we built can be a legacy for them. Well, as you qualify for Eagle Manager year by year, you will be building your business in a way that will allow it to last. Another big benefit is the recognition that you'll receive from your peers. They will respect you for having achieved this very, very prestigious goal that most of our managers around the world have. So you'll have that recognition, and you will have the credibility so that as you sponsor new people and teach them to become manager, they can look to your example and they will be excited to be in your group and to listen to your training and to follow your lead. Another benefit is that it prepares you for the great chairman's bonus. Now, who wouldn't want to have a very healthy chairman's bonus check coming to them at the end of each incentive year? We all would love to have that. Well, Eagle Manager is a step toward that, because the principles that you learn to apply to become Eagle Manager are the same things that you will be doing to achieve chairman's bonus. We have found that more than 50% of the people who achieve Eagle Manager those FBOs that work hard and achieve it, they go on to achieve the chairman's bonus as well. Next, of course, is the travel. As you achieve, can you imagine yourself traveling to some exotic place to meet for 3 or 4 days with world leaders and company executives for special exclusive training? It is truly a trip of a lifetime where you'll be treated like royalty. So we can look forward to that each month with the Eagle Manager Retreat. And of course, you will have an increased monthly bonus check. You'll earn more money. By developing and applying these principles and developing your business correctly, you will automatically show an increase in your earnings. In fact, did you know that Eagle managers in the company earn more than double what a normal manager earns? So you can look forward to a big increase in your check each month. Okay, so let's talk about how we qualify for the Eagle Manager. First of all, the incentive runs from May 1 of this year through April 30th of next year. So within those 12 months, the qualifications need to be met. That first qualification is that you need to be an active, recognized manager every month during that period. Of course, let's remind ourselves what active means. It means that during the month, you do 4 case credits: personal, plus preferred customer, plus retail sales. So those 3 types of activity count toward your 4 case credit activity. So you need to be active every month. Next, you must be leadership bonus qualified every month. Even if you don't have a downline manager, you need to be qualifying as a leadership manager, a leadership bonus qualified. And we do that with 12 personal and non-manager case credits per month, or 8 personal and non-manager case credits a month, plus 2 leadership manager lines, or your 4 case credit personal preferred retail, plus 3 manager lines. Now, most people will be doing the 12 personal and non-manager case credits. In fact, as you qualify for the incentive, you almost automatically need to do that 12 case credits per month in order to get to the required volume. The next requirement is that you must achieve a total of 720 total case credits. Now, let's remember that total case credits means all of your personal and all of your non-manager in your group, and the leadership case credits that you receive from your downline managers. Recall, if you have a first, a second, and a third generation downline manager, for example, you would earn 40% of the first generation case credits, 20% of the second generation case credits, and 10% of the third generation. So bottom line is you get to count all of those case credits towards your Eagle Manager qualification. Now, also included in those 720 case credits, you need to have at least 100 new case credits. Now, new case credits means anybody that you sponsored personally and the resulting downline of that newly sponsored person, they count as new case credits for a period of 12 months after they were sponsored. Okay, so you're always going to have, as long as you're sponsoring new people throughout the year, you're going to have new case credits being generated for a 12-month period after that person sponsors in. So this keeps us sponsoring new people. So 100 new case credits included in the 720 total case credits. Next, you need to sponsor 2 new supervisors during the year. This means that the people need to actually be sponsored after April 30th, May 1st. If they're sponsored May 1st or after, and they subsequently become supervisor during that incentive year, yes, they count. You need to have 2 of those, each, of course, in separate lines. Now, if you are a senior manager or above, senior manager means having 2 first-generation recognized managers under you, If you are a senior manager or above, there is one more requirement for you to become Eagle, to have Eagle status. And that is that you need to develop and have downline Eagle managers underneath you during the same qualifying year, during the same incentive period. If you're a Eagle manager, you need to have at least one downline Eagle. If you're a Diamond Eagle manager, you need to have 15 managers. I might add that each of these managers, these Eagles, must be in separate sponsorship lines under you. Okay, so those are the qualifications. Now, let's talk about how you can achieve Eagle. Well, actually, the process is just like achieving any other major goal in your life. The first thing that you want to do is to set your goal and make the commitment that you're going to go for Eagle this year. Nothing really happens until we commit ourselves. There's a saying that says, until you're committed, you will always hesitate. But once you are committed, the heavens will move to help you achieve your goal. So set the goal to become Eagle and tell yourself that I'm going to do it this year, no matter what. I'm going to work for it. Then, nothing works well unless you have a plan. So sit down and write out a plan. It doesn't have to be perfect, and the plan can change as you go, but you want to plan what you need to do each month, each week, each day in order to achieve the goal. For example, if you need to sponsor 2 new supervisors, then you'll realize that by the end of 6 months, you'll need to have at least one of those supervisors, right? And the next 6 months, you'll have the next supervisor. So I would plan on sponsoring my 2 supervisors sometime within the next 6 months, and then working on making one of them supervisor in the first part of the year, and the second one can be the second part of the year. Now, of course, in order to do that, if you're going to sponsor a couple of people who make it to supervisor, then each week you're going to need to contact some people. You might have to contact 20, 30 people a week in order to sponsor 1 or 2 of them. And out of those 1 or 2 each week built up over a period of months, maybe one of them will become supervisor. So, and if you're going to talk to 20 or 30 people a week, then you need to determine how many per day that your goal is to talk to. Maybe it's 2 or 3 a day so that you can get to that goal. Well, write out the plan. Make it bold, but also make it achievable. And then you'll be able to adjust that plan as you go. It may surprise you that you'll be able to reach some of the requirements much sooner than you thought you would. Then work with your downline. Work with the people that you sponsor and help them and train them to build properly. Train them. Their first goal should be to do 4 case credits a month. Even from the very first, as soon as they become assistant supervisor, they want to be working on doing their 4 case credits. Now, how do they do that? Simply by developing their own clients. With 15 to 20 clients, 4 case credits should never be a problem. Teach them the activities, the essential activities that are necessary to build a solid business. Sponsoring others, sharing the products with others, with 15 to 20 regular clients, and of course, using the products, at least a case credit a month in your own home. So work with the downlines. Some of the downlines will have ambition to become manager, maybe even Eagle manager. We've had some people that have sponsored in the month of like August, became a manager at the end of October, and then went on to achieve the Eagle manager requirements before the end of April. They were so excited. So it is possible. Work with them, encourage them. Now, stay focused on your goal. No matter what happens, stay focused. This focus will help you to eliminate all of the distractions. You've probably seen pictures of horse-drawn carriages in the past years, where the horses have blinders, one blinder to the side of each of their eyes. These blinders were intended so that the horse could not become distracted or afraid or spooked by other horses running past them. In other words, they weren't able to see off to the side to become distracted. Well, we need to we need to also apply our own blinders to our own eyes so that we are also focused on what's ahead of us. And what's ahead of us is that goal, okay? With the determination that no matter what obstacles we may find, we are going to find a way through or around or under or over that obstacle to continue on to the goal. And I also recommend that you review your progress regularly. Now, I'd like to do it every day. At the end of the day, sit back, take a look at what your plan was for the day, and then ask yourself, okay, was I able to achieve this? Did I talk to 3 people today? I did? Great, I'm going to check that off. I'll do the same thing tomorrow. Well, maybe I only talked to 1 person, I got a little discouraged, and I quit for the rest of the day. Well, I've got to do better tomorrow. I can't let that continue. So always make a review of your progress and then plan the following day. If you do that, guess what's going to happen? You are going to enjoy the prize. I am an eagle. And we certainly hope that you do that. Okay, let me start up my video again and get back to, and I'll stop sharing my screen so I can get back to seeing you. I want you to know that I think the Eagle Manager program is the most important program that a manager can achieve, because its achievement requires doing the same thing each year. You see, once you become an Eagle Manager, you enjoy the title of Eagle for 1 year after that. Then you need to requalify each year for it. Well, think of what this does really for your business. It's a goal, it's a constant goal that we can shoot for in order to build a great, great business. Now, I've been building my business, in addition to what I do here at the home office, I've been building my business for over 40 years. And I can tell you that during the times that I concentrated on my goal, I grew and my bonuses grew. The times where I slacked off, or I felt that I'd already done enough, the bonuses leveled out. But I want you to know that Forever is here to compensate you for the effort that you put into the program. I want to encourage you to go for Eagle Manager. Enjoy the satisfaction of having achieved this very prestigious award, and set that example for your downline so that they can follow and achieve for themselves. And you'll want to go on to continue to be an Eagle, but also qualify for the Chairman's bonus. Well, that's it for today. It's a pleasure being with you again. You take care and stay safe during this worldwide crisis that we've got going. Build your business from home. After all, we do have a home-based business, and this is where we're going to shine, right in times like this. My name's Bill Lewis, and I wish you all the best as you work to build your Forever business. Take care. Bye-bye.